Ipinagdiwang ngayon sa United States ang independence nito. At ngayon, maririnig natin mula sa ating mga correspondents kung paano nila ipinagdiriwang o ipinagdiwang ang July 4. Our first stop, the U.S. Capital, Washington, D.C. Narito si Jeff Sanidad.
Today, across the United States, the nation is celebrating its 248th Independence Day. A cornerstone of American history and identity. On this day, in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was adopted, a revolutionary document penned by Thomas Jefferson, asserting the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness of the American people. Through the years, remembering the 4th of July has become a tradition looked forward to by families, cities, and states here in the U.S. And the commemoration of this special day consistently comes with fireworks, parades, and community celebrations.
The fireworks and just having a great time with my loved ones while we celebrate the independence of our country. To be in the middle of that is just a great opportunity for anyone.
Here in the nation's capital, surrounded with monuments that serve as reminders of the freedom cherished and enjoyed by the American people, individuals, families, and friends from all over come together for a day of everything American. A star-studded lineup of musicians and artists rings in the country's birthday with a concert here on the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol. This year's guest performers include Fantasia, Smokey Robinson, and classical conductor Jack Everly. And for the awaited and favorite 4th of July celebration event, fireworks return once again to the National Mall at 9 p.m. Spectators are wowed by glowing fireworks launching from both sides of the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool for around 18 spectacular minutes. That's from 9:09 p.m. to 9:27 p.m.
Celebrating the 4th of July every year, just getting better, bigger, small, you know, get the fun going from the next, not for my generation, but for the next generation. You hang out, have fun for years to come, for generations to come.
Now let's head over to our neighbor state, New York, and hear from Joanne Soriano how the Big Apple is celebrating the 4th of July. Joanne?
The Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest continues, a 100-plus-year tradition here in Coney Island, Brooklyn. The world's most popular eating competition has taken place every 4th of July since 1916 and welcomes competitors from all over the globe.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the year
5, maybe 2 or 3 if I'm lucky.
Thank you so much, Mark.
You're welcome.
Who will win the mustard belt? The men's title went to Patrick Bertoletti with 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Miki Sudo won her 10th women's title after eating 51 hot dogs, beating her previous record of 48.5. Sudo said that the crowd deserves high numbers, and those numbers will continue to climb for the women's contest.
And after 10 years in this game, I'm getting older, but I still have a lot more to give, right?
With the energy high and all the hot dogs you can eat, it's no surprise that this celebration is a favorite American 4th of July tradition. Now we'll take you to Corpus Christi, Texas, where a community there adds an interesting flavor to their July 4th menu. Here's Jane Kathleen Gregorio.
That's right, Joanne. Just like the all-American hot dog, 4th of July would not be complete without a good old-fashioned family cookout. And here in Corpus Christi, Texas, today's barbecue will include white rice, fresh fish, and lumpia, as Filipino families here add their traditional dishes to this American holiday. Let's take a look at their plates. For many Filipinos living and working here in the United States, 4th of July has come to represent a holiday that not only commemorates America's birthday, but is also a time for family, fellowship, and lots of food.
So we're expecting 10 to 13 families to come on our 4th of July celebration. So I hope this rice is enough.
For Filipinos, we are also celebrating 4th of July. And this is fresh from the sea.
It's like this, that what I have. We're serving ensaymada. I have Spanish bread and ube pandesal.
I'm bringing a Filipino version of the summer roll. And I use a paper rice to wrap them in. I made a peanut sauce for dipping. Yeah. Hope everyone enjoys it.
Today's 4th of July. I brought my whole family with me. And right now we're eating with some Filipino delicacy and some American food. On my plate, I have some barbecue. I have longganisa, lumpiang sariwa, and some rice.
I was brought here today on 4th of July with some Filipino friends and family to enjoy some food. And some that I have here is lechon. My opinion of Filipino food is 10 out of 10. Of course, you can't always forget the rice that comes with it because it'll be with every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And there you have it, a 4th of July cookout, Filipino style. Now, let's go to our team in Summerlin, Nevada, where Jalen Valdecantos checks out the 30th Patriotic Parade out together by hundreds of volunteers every single year. Jalen?
Thanks, Jane Kathleen. Here in Las Vegas, community of Summerlin celebrates America's birthday with the 4th of July. Before going off with their friends and family to their barbecues, residents gather from all over in celebration with the Patriotic Parade. And this year, the parade is celebrating its 30th anniversary. And in honor of that 30-year history, organizers decided to bring back some of the favorite floats from past parades, like the Stars and Stripes Forever, which was first displayed in 2006, and the Visions of Candyland, which debuted in 2010. Officials say the parade is something the community has embraced, with 500 volunteers helping to make it happen every year. There are those who attended when they were kids, and now they're bringing their own children, their parents, and grandparents to continue the tradition.
We actually came years ago with my family when we were like 19 years old, which was like 10 years ago. But now we're coming with our kids, so this is our 4th year in a row. The first year we brought her, she was only 2 months old. And she slept the whole time while we sat. And then she started walking at the next one, which was exciting, right?
What a great turnout. Despite the excessive heat warning issued by the city yesterday, an estimated 50,000 people are in attendance today.
I do feel like the parade every time we've come is getting bigger and bigger. There's way more people.
I agree.
This time around. Like it was packed already when we got here.
Now for our next stop, California. Let's find out from Eva and Alan Basalaje how 4th of July is celebrated in Los Angeles, California with forest and pets in mind. Let's take a look.
For the 3rd year in a row, the City of Los Angeles, Council District 7, dazzles and entertains with a drone light show in honor of Independence Day.
This means 4th of July fun without high decibel explosions or risk of fire danger.
I introduced 2 years ago the idea that we could celebrate a little bit differently in the Northeast Valley. And so it was the first time I introduced drones in lieu of traditional pyrotechnic fireworks. As a result, this has just continued to grow. We started with 400 drones in 2022. Last year, we did 500 drones. This year, we have a record 800 drones. And we were the first in the city to do it. So I'm really proud because it's literally, pun intended, taken fire across the state and across the country, where people recognize that this is a much more environmentally responsible way for us to celebrate the holiday.
Having an alternative to a very loud fireworks show that disrupts a lot of pets, and I know they get really upset often, so having a really safe option for dogs to still experience the bright lights of 4th of July, but still be able to have dogs be safe and not have that loud noises, that's such a wonderful experience to have.
What I thought was interesting about the light show was how colorful the lights were and how wonderful the images were.
I went to the same exact light show 2 years ago in 2022, and it was good, but I think this one was a lot better than the one I saw last time. When it said "We are one with LA," I think that was really cool.
The entire show was really amazing. The way it was put together and all the graphics. Definitely check one out. It's something you will tell a bunch of people about.
Well, I loved how everyone came together as a community to have fun on a nice summer night and bring their family to enjoy quality time together and do something different.
I feel like since there's so much people here from like our area, I really got to see how I could connect with my community. And even though I don't really see my neighbor that often, it shows me that there's people just like me living in this area.
In the hands of authorized experts, pyrotechnics will continue to captivate audiences across the nation.
But events like this one serve to remind residents that whatever the occasion, it pays to be safe as you celebrate.
I like that. On behalf of our teams in Washington, New York, Texas, and Nevada, I'm Alan.
And I'm Eva in Los Angeles, California for Matanang Agila International. Trusted, connected, on point.